So I just pulled up to the Costa Mesa Volcom skate park. I'm meeting up with my friend Johnny because I want to tell a very, very interesting story about him. Basically about getting an ultimatum. Kind of a crazy story, and he's kind of an amazing person, so why not tell a crazy story of an amazing person? He's already here. I think he's already warming up and skating. Quick annoying reminder, if you like what I do, follow and subscribe. And comment and like stuff because that tells the algorithm that my channel's cool, and then it'll give me more money, and that's what we're here for. So yeah, here we go. This is Johnny. He said the new title of the video is the ugliest pants ever. Yeah, I disagree. Dude. They're not even that gross.
They are bad. See, look, want to see something stupid? So these are Hurley pants.
Oh, here it is. I'm stupid.
Ah, good one. So these are Hurley pants.
Okay.
But I have this logo tattooed.
You know, we've already covered that logo tattooed in a different video. We're really being repetitive.
Dude, see, the thing is, people don't watch your videos, so they won't know.
You know what? Touch my knuckle with your knuckle, and congratulations for how funny that was. Show me your warm-up run. Well, this video's about you not dying, so.
Oh, sick.
Get in there. What are you waiting for? Oh, how dare you let that person go. Get in there. Oh, so far so good. It's a great warm-up run. Ooh, backside tail stall. Sorry, I wasted 20 seconds of your time filming that garbage.
Alright, let's go, dude. That's like all I can do, so.
No, I'm sure you can like get into a feeble stall and like transfer to a bunch of other stupid stalls that no one cares about.
Now you sound like my mom.
Your mom's always telling you about how you do some shit that no one cares about?
Yeah, she calls me. She's just like, dude, you do the worst tricks, Johnny. You know that? She's like, I love you too.
That's a good mom.
No, I'm just kidding. Shout out, mom. Got her tattooed right here.
Really?
Yeah.
That looks like not a
It's
mom.
a signature.
That looks like an elbow. Okay, one more run and then he's good. I was just like, let's just go to the big roll pole. But he's like, oh, I'm gonna warm up. Like, dude.
It's like I have a heart condition or something. It's crazy.
I have heart condition too. And mine's way more dramatic than yours.
You have an ankle condition, so.
Yeah, because I have an ankle condition. As a YouTuber, that means all my injuries are more severe than yours because I can make them seem more severe with my content. You establish dominance. Put that board in there. Yes! Now you're warmed up. You're like the worst person to try to film like a busier bowl because you won't snake anyone. You're just like too nice. He's not only is he not snaking anyone, he's letting other people snake him based on their age. He's giving way too many little kid points out. Get your tail out there, dude. Come on.
I'm like Dan.
There you go. I missed whatever trick that was.
Get ready, and then when you started, let's go.
I guess you found the mini ramp.
Yes, we found the mini ramp. You're not gonna scared, okay? You made it by yourself. You made it now.
Now we don't get to skate the bowl.
He had to come to this bowl. Look, it's wet for no reason. Probably because they just watched my drag queen video. This bowl saw it and it was like splash.
Try and skate these things, I guess.
That's also how I warm up. Smith grinds on like 10 feet bowls. Oh yeah, I'm really good at backside lean airs. I guess I didn't need to say backside, so a lot of old people are gonna be mad at me for saying that. Lean to tail. Airwalk, wow. Great stuff. Yeah, I kind of wanted to just cover what we already talked about.
All right, where do we start?
Let's start off with like, you're dying.
All right, so, during the Coast Guard, I'd been in for about a year, and it was time to find a school to go to, and I decided to go with aviation. And to get into aviation, there's a series of tests you have to go through, and one of them is like a huge physical. And during the physical, this flight surgeon found that my heart sounded weird. So I got that looked at, and apparently it was like something pretty bad. And the Coast Guard doctor told me he didn't see me staying in the Coast Guard, let alone getting into the school. Right when that happened, pandemic happened. I was literally like isolated from like my whole crew, everyone on my boat crew. And they told me that I needed to get like my own place basically so that I could isolate myself, wait for the pandemic to pass, everything will be fine after that. And thinking that it would only last a month, I decided to move in with my brother, and that ended up lasting like 3 or 4 months because this is still going on to this day.
Pause.
Okay.
Go to a line. Got to keep the people who don't care about you dying, you know, engaged with your skating.
People don't care about my skating.
Yeah. Oh, God, you're right. This is like a lose-lose situation. Oh, never seen him do that before. Oh, wait. Is this the same exact freaking line? Oh, nope, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. Nope, it's not. Well, look who found the mini ramp.
So yeah, I was just.
Oh, yeah, do that.
Do the Andy Anderson do a conversation while on Smith?
Oh, my God.
Woo, I need to sit down and catch my breath.
I love looking down on you.
Ain't nothing new. So yeah, the doctors and my boss told me to isolate myself while they get the pandemic figured out, and moved in with my brother and was just waiting on information and news on what to do next. And they had me see multiple doctors. They told me they still weren't sure whether I was gonna need surgery like immediately in 10 years or if it was something that I could, you know, manage to deal with my whole life and stay in the Coast Guard. But they found that I would need surgery, and it had to be almost immediate. So I remember the last test I went in for, maybe a week after that, I went in for a follow-up, and they were like, yeah, based on the results, you need to come in. We have a spot open next Saturday. So trying not to overthink it, I just decided to come in and get it over with.
Did they make a big deal about it when you were they like, this is like real serious, or?
Yeah, so no, it was definitely a big deal, but they were just surprised that someone so young was getting the surgery, because usually the surgery is something that people like, you know, 50 years old get, or like, you know, someone in their late 40s. I got my surgery, and it was just like really weird going into a hospital during the pandemic, because like I couldn't have my family there. I couldn't have any visitors or anything, and I was in there for like 3 or 4 days, and it was just
like anyone was gonna go anyways.
Ah, right, yeah, fuck Johnny. No, it's a trip though. There's I was getting into running at the time a lot before my heart surgery, and then even before I got my surgery, I ended up running 20 miles the day before my surgery, just because I thought like I wasn't gonna ever like skate or run again. They like basically they made it seem like I wasn't gonna be up to my full abilities. They did tell me before my surgery, they said you can either get one surgery now, be done with it, and never do any physical activity ever again, or you can get a surgery for now that will temporarily fix the problem and still be able to do the things that you love. And of course I decided to go with the one that would allow me to still skate and run, box.
Well, what is the possible repercussions of getting the one where you can skate? Is there like, is it more risky, or?
Yeah, so I have to get a surgery now every 5 to 10 years. So this first one, hopefully it lasts me 10 years. There's stories of people who go up to 15 years after the first surgery. So it just kind of depends. It varies person to person how well I take care of myself, which goes in touch with like why I went vegan and why I run so much, why I try and stay active.
Oh, so like heart problems don't affect wimps as much as, or losers as much as cool people. Got it. So right, I'm like gonna die, because I have a heart condition too, but mine's way cooler than
Yeah,
his.
but you're sick, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm so sick. Here's a little intermission of his footage.
But now that I've gotten the surgery, I feel better, like way better.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like
How did they make it seem like you weren't gonna be able to skate again? What'd they say?
Well, just because they're doctors, you know, like they wouldn't recommend skating in the first place.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like,
true.
They were just like, you know, like, oh, you gotta be careful now. But like, it's like, dude, I have a full heart. Like I was living at what like 2/3 of almost everyone else lives with.
Yeah.
And now my thing's pumping and it works and I feel good and I run longer and faster and can skate for, I feel like, twice as much.
So was it like a sketchy idea for you to try to run 20 miles before you had the surgery? Was like that like...
Oh yeah, it was probably not recommended. I didn't tell anyone, I just fucking did it.
Yeah, you're just like, this might be my last chance to run 20 miles.
Right, and I was like big on like David Goggins at the time, who went through a similar heart surgery, and he had a story of him like, he ran like 10 miles or something with like a heavy ass ruck right before surgery.
Oh, whoa.
And I was just like, dude, that's what I'm gonna be on. I wanna do that.
Yeah.
And decided to just get out and do the most I'd ever run before. Just to push myself, to tell myself that there was like no limit to what I thought I could do, regardless of what anyone else thought.
Okay, now we can get into it
Yeah.
after your surgery.
So, whatever. Yeah, I was in there for 3 days. Most people are there for like, you know, a little bit longer, but because I'm so young and getting the surgery, they decided to let me go early because I was walking and stuff.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, you are literally a child. Got it, continue.
So, damn, that never changes. I feel like I was young and people were like, oh, you're a kid. And now I'm 21. People are like, oh, you're a kid.
Oh, you're forever a child.
Yeah, I'll never grow up, I guess.
Unless you're like my age. Then
Thank
they're
God
like,
for
oh, you're the oldest person ever. Yeah, it's good to play with a toy into your ripe old age of forever.
Right, exactly.
I feel like I was losing some people. I gotta bring you back. Hey, can you do something that's not a front Smith first?
What do you want to see?
Literally anything that's not the same line.
I'll do the exact same line.
Okay, there you go. You all?
Oh, damn it! Do another line. Oh, was it good enough?
That was pretty good. I mean, I liked it.
See, but like
Yeah, that's true.
everyone else.
That's true. My opinion's pretty much garbage when it comes to skating. Can you do a slappy in here? Come on.
I can do this.
Okay.
Hey, look, I did your favorite trick.
What, when you got out of the bowl and started talking about stuff that will entertain my followers so I make more money? Yeah, you are doing that trick.
Oh, if that's the case, I should go. I think you can do that without me.
No, you're the star. You're the star.
Oh my god. Okay. Waking up from the surgery was really, really scary. They glued my eyes shut for some reason. I don't know why.
Wait, they like literally glued your eyes
Yeah,
closed.
they were like glued. So I don't know why, but that was my first thought waking up. I was like, oh shit, my eyes are like, it's dark. It's
You're
completely
like, oh, I'm
dark.
blind.
And I remember hearing it beep, beep. I'm like, you know, fucking, I was like, oh my god, I can't see. And then one of the nurses was like dabbing my eyes with water, and I guess that was what removes the glue. And she was just like, oh, it's fine, it's just glue, we need it for your surgery. And then once my adrenaline wore off, this is kind of gross, so just so you are aware, the first thing I felt was pain in my dick. That
Really?
was the first thing.
Oh, because they went up through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did the same thing for me for my heart surgery. So yeah, I know exactly what pain. For those of you who don't know, a lot of times when they're trying to do less invasive surgery, they'll stick like a catheter with either a burner or a camera on it up through your urethra, whether you're male or female, or they'll puncture holes on the side of your thighs. They did both for me as well.
Yeah.
And like, so they'll have like a burner up through like basically your groin, like the side of your groin, and then they'll have like a camera going through your urethra.
Right.
And it absolutely sucks. But he had that on top of, they made an incision in your chest.
Right, yeah. So this incision was minimally invasive. So I guess with technology now, they can do a small one for the first surgery, but the next surgery, like you see people with like older people with the scars from it, same surgery, and it's like this big.
Yeah.
They did not have to crack open my chest.
But they didn't break a rib, correct?
Yeah, they broke a rib and went in around, what's this called?
Sternum?
Went around my sternum to my heart.
Oh, whoa.
So yeah, now I have a steel plate, I guess like this big in my rib.
Don't throw gang signs up at my followers. So you woke up, you're like, your eyes were glued shut, probably because you kept opening your eyes during surgery, and it was really creepy for everyone.
Just wide awake in surgery.
Yeah, just like looking around. That was probably all. You're probably like, well, what can I do? A sugar cane to Willie to feeble to whatever on in the hospital, and everyone was super bummed on you.
Yeah.
And then so you wake up, you have the panic of your eyes being shut. Then what? They open your eyes. What happened after they opened your eyes?
Painkillers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Lots
Your
of
penis
medicine.
hurt and lots of painkillers.
Lots of medicine, yeah. They really calm me down. Nurses are really good at what they do, and it was amazing to see them at work, especially during a pandemic. I'm not sure how it works with certain centers, like helping me come back in the ICU, but man, they were like all over the place. Then if I ever needed any of them, they were there in like a second.
Oh, whoa. You know me, I'm a super huge not fan of painkillers just because it's done so much damage to so many people in my family, and not a fan of that kind of stuff. So they told you that the surgery was a success.
Right, yeah, doctors would constantly, it was really weird, like letting people look at your full body, because they had to look at like everything.
Ooh.
So
hopefully not those pants.
Right, it was just really weird getting used to that. Like they would come by and just be like, like, oh, okay, yeah, it looks good. And like they would just talk about it, they would discuss it, and I'm just sitting there like,
So self-conscious about your hideous body.
Dude, it's gross.
I know.
At least I don't have all this hair though.
What? That hair's sick. What are you talking about? I love the fact that you got out way over there so you could walk all the way around.
If I went again and came back, you'd be like, oh, you're mini ramping, so.
Yeah, there's no way to get away from me talking shit on you, though. Like, you could have literally, like, grinded the
anyone.
whole thing, and I'd have been like, oh, get off the coping, you fucking loser. Like, I always got some shit to say.
That goes for anyone. So.
Especially now that I'm hurt, I feel like I'm extra mean. Cause it's just like, I can't skate, so no one can even call me out on not being able to do it. I'm just like, well, I can't do it because of my ankle, but like reality, I can't do literally anything in this thing that he just did.
That's how Cody Smith is and Terrence.
Really?
Like even if they love your skating or like you're doing something sick, they'll still find a way to like.
Yeah. Well, the difference is I don't love your skating. I hate it. So.
Oh, that's true. I mean, most people do. So.
Yeah. I mean, as they should. This is actually, you think that this is about you like dying or whatever? No, this is actually the most hated skater part 2. The true hated skater.
Right,
what was the recovery? Like, what was that whole deal? Like after that, how long were you off your board? How long could you?
They told me I wasn't going to skate for, I think 6 months. I was back on my board after 3 weeks.
You're an idiot.
I know. Yeah. I couldn't stay away from it, man. Like, fuck, like, it's just one of those things you need, you know? I feel like you more than anyone can understand, like,
I'm dying to, like, put my foot on that, like, with my ankle. I can't imagine, like, coming out of, well, when I had heart surgery, my recovery time wasn't that bad at all, because I didn't have my chest open, they didn't break any of my ribs, but even then, like, missing that little bit of time, or any time, really, like, if I get a cold, I'm just like, oh, I can't kickflip for a week, you know?
Right.
So I can't only imagine when they tell you 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't tell them anything about what I was doing. And
of course not.
That. But yeah, it was about 3 weeks when I got back on my board, and like tic-tacking and like rolling around felt really weird because like they fucking cut my groin and my rib open, so like skating and pumping was hard to get used to. But I think I was fully recovered maybe after about 3 months. That video I posted of me at Venice was probably about a month after.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So did the doctors ever say anything like along the lines of like, because we want to talk about the latter, like what if you would have got the other surgery?
The other surgery would have been the exact same procedure, except it would have fixed it forever. And because there's a possibility of the blood clotting in that artery, I would have needed taken blood thinners for the rest of my life, which means that if I were to fall on those like pills or on that medication, I could bruise or break a bone or like fuck myself up really easily, like extremely easily. It makes me really fragile.
More so than you already are. But you wear these cool chains to compensate for, and all those rings, and have those tough guy tattoos. Yeah.
Really.
And are you going to continue to choose this one? Because next time you have surgery come up, they're going to ask you the same question. Do you want the surgery or the other surgery?
I guess I'm going to play that by ear, you know, because 21 versus 26 is a way different thing, or 21 versus 30 are 2 way different things. So
Yeah. Both of them are children, but yes.
I'll kind of see where I am in life and how things are going, and your cerebral cortex develops by what, 26? That part of your brain that.
Oh yeah, you're not supposed to start smoking weed until you're like 24 or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
so good thing I joined the military and I can't. So.
Yeah, that's a great reason to join the military. Join the military so you don't smoke weed.
Right, yeah. You heard it here.
So
Because I'm in the military now, I got lucky enough for them to find this condition while I was active duty, so they paid for everything.
oh whoa.
And they're going to continue to pay for the rest of it, like the rest of my surgeries for the rest of my life. I'm going to become a veteran next year when I get discharged.
That's incredible. Oh,
Yeah.
really quickly, I wanted to make this joke. I gotta remember what joke I wanted to make. Hold on. What did I want to say? You said, what were you saying? You were like,
Oh, I was skating.
oh yeah, you were skating. So did you have any like symptoms that made you think that you might have had a heart condition before this, or did stuff sort of like make sense after they explained like what symptoms were once you had it?
Yeah, so I fucking had no symptoms at all. I mean, like I said, I was running at the time. Like, I thought I was in really good shape. And they found it during the physical. They were looking at my heart, did an EKG, and they described it as a gallop. So you know how like a horse, like, that's how they said my heartbeat was. And yeah, that flight surgeon got it right. I got extremely, it was just so many like lucky events after one and like after another. I was headed straight for the water. That was scary.
Street Johnny!
You can do one no comply trick.
Are you gonna do it?
Haley's
Or
no comply fakies? So insane.
what, Haley's?
Yeah.
Dude, she did switch too.
I know, I fucking saw him. I had no idea that she could do those. That's
She did, well, she just learned them. She gets 4 kisses for those. So you've been doing like all this running and skating and being more active. Do you feel like you're actually held back after the surgery? Like, can you tell that your heart has an issue now, or is it feeling pretty good?
At first it was really, really hard to skate because my blood was pumping really hard. Like, my heart was just like, like it felt like it was someone like pounding on my chest. The best way I can describe it though is going from like a coffee straw to like, a regular straw. Like, my heart didn't feel like it was pumping all the way. Like, I didn't know that I felt that way, but it didn't feel like it was pumping all the way. And now my heart just feels like it's like, active, it's going. With skating and running, it took a while to come back and get used to my new heart basically. But I mean, I ran a marathon like a month ago for the first time. I'm skating more and better than ever. I don't know.
And you're gonna retire soon?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this time to officially retire from professional skateboarding.
Well, first I'll turn you. Okay, you're pro. Okay, now you can retire. Do you have any like outro? Anyone you want to thank or anything like that?
Yeah, obviously the doctors that took care of me, the Coast Guard, military people have been supportive. That helps more than they know. Cody, Dom, and Craig, they let me stay with them for a couple weeks when I was recovering and when I didn't really have a place to stay for a little bit. My parents, obviously, they were there for me. I don't really talk to my dad as much anymore because of some personal things, but he was there for me when I needed him, which is really cool. My brother was there for me a lot, and he's become like my best friend over the last couple of months. I want to thank Dan.
No, your best friend. I'm your best friend. Don't thank me. I didn't do anything. I'm just making this video. Don't thank me. I'm just saying I'm everyone's best friend.
And Cody Heil, for sure. That dude helped me. That dude was someone I could open up to about if I was having negative thoughts or just, I don't know. He was someone that definitely helped me through it. And he's became like kind of like a big brother to me. I would say you're like a brother to me too, but you're like obviously
I'm like a little
You're
brother.
Dad.
Oh, I'm daddy. You have to put the addy on it.
Ooh.
Oh my God! He risked it all. Okay, you need to do that. I'm gonna get a different angle for that because that's insane.
Okay.
Okay, so he's doing that old man knee pad crap where he's doing these backside airs where he's grabbing Indy. He's like, you gotta make sure that the people know that it's an Indy air because I'm a gatekeeper and a full cap's only fakie. And if you do a melon grab, backside, it's a backside
I'm gonna send you
air.
that clip of you talking shit about shit just like this.
I've literally never said anything negative about any skateboarding trick ever. So
It's
joke's
not
on you.
negative, it's just fucking.
Hater, dude. I love every trick. I love every trick
One is
equally.
cool. I hear so many people go like, oh, backside Indy, and I remember I said it for the first time, and people were assholes to me about it. So like, I just want to tell people so that they don't have to go through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's just have you like subscribe to like that hierarchy of bullshit instead of trying to fix the. I'm fucking with you.
I was just like, oh shit. I guess I'm getting canceled right now. I definitely went to back disaster, but I can redo it if you want.
Nah, I thought you were trying to back disaster.
No, I was trying low C, but it kind of is hard to get it to stay in low C because it's just like slips out.
That was a good description. Like it's kind of hard because and like all the
Well,
viewers
because
are like,
like
oh yeah, that
whatever.
makes
Like,
sense.
so when you do a low C, you want to keep your truck on, but it's so easy to just like over rotate that you just get lazy and you let it happen.
Oh, okay. Literally, no one wants to do them. You can't do a trick tip on a trick that no one wants to do.
I always thought low C's were called low C's because they were a crooked grind, but low. Like a low C.
No, it's because it was invented by a guy named something Losey.
Alan Losey, the best dude. He does all the sickest tricks.
Thanks, man. That's not my name, but sure. I do the best tricks. All right, get in there.
All right, let's see. No!
There it was.
Another person I want to thank is the person who showed me the low C to Smith. My friend Bob.
Your friend who?
My friend Bob. I'd known him like growing up since I was like 11 or 12.
I thought it was gonna be a Bob Burnquist plug. He just like put this board right in front of this dog, and the dog automatically like put its paws on it. Oh, it's a skater! Get out of his way! He's in the park. What?
Oh, Bob, shove it!
No way! Is this like a skate? This isn't even a skate dog. It's just a dog you gave the board to. Oh, Manuel!
That's so awesome. Better than me.
I mean, that ain't saying much. Yeah, that dog's in the street, so obviously it's better than you.